The Ravens have a situation, and it's a situation I never thought that we would be addressing. Justin Tucker has not been good. And you could make a case he might be recognized as the greatest kicker in NFL history. Certainly with accuracy, but not with big kicks. Nobody is better than Adam Vinatieri in winning big games. But Justin Tucker, consistency. But now we have an issue. We say good morning if you're watching on Peacock. Thank you for downloading the app. Our radio affiliates around the country. Your phone calls coming up as well. So John Harbaugh met with the media, and he was asked about Justin Tucker, who has struggled this year, struggled mightily. And not just long kicks. He's struggling with extra points, short kicks. And he was asked about, do you bring in some competition at the kicking position?
No, there's no thought to that. I mean, you have to find that competition first, just if you're going to be blunt about it. Where is that competition? That would be one thing. And the best option right now is to get Justin, back on point, because he's fully capable of doing it. Certainly haven't lost any confidence in Justin Tucker. You saw that on the 54-yarder that we sent him out for, and he drilled it. So that's the Justin Tucker that he wants to see, that we all want to see on every kick. And he's definitely our best option.
Paulie, do you have Justin Tucker's numbers there this season?
Like you said, from under 40, he's still spotless, like he's always been his entire career. But if you go back 10 years ago, he kind of broke out in 2016. He was 10 of 10 from 50-plus, which put him on the map, first-team All-Pro. Last year, he was 1 of 5 from 50-plus. So this is not kind of new. And this year, he's 3 of 7 from 50-plus, which was his thing. They used to say, like, if they get it to the 38-yard line, the Ravens are set. And now that's no longer the case.
And it's hard to make a name for yourself as a kicker. And a lot of times, you live in infamy of, that's the kicker who, go back to Garo Yepremian, who played for the Dolphins. And they played the Redskins in the Super Bowl. And he tried to throw a pass. Mike Bass ended up picking it off, taking it back. I think the final score was 14-7. But you remember him for things like that. Scott Norwood, you remember him for the miss. But being a kicker and being remembered in a positive way, like Adam Vinatieri, I don't know what his regular season numbers were. I just know game on the line, that's the guy I wanted to kick. Mark Mosley is remembered. He's a kicker. He won the MVP. I think that was maybe 1982 with the then Redskins because they were the highest scoring team, and they gave it to a kicker. It's really hard to stand out. And it feels like in today's NFL, everybody's making, you had a 64-yarder last night, taken off the board, by the way. But it just seems like they've gotten to a point where it's too easy. And now you got Justin Tucker, it's not too easy. And you'll have players who talk about, the yips. We've seen the yips in baseball where Chuck Knobloch can't throw it to first base, or Steve Sachs can't do it, or Mackie Sasser can't throw it back to the pitcher. Golfers talk about that as well, the yips. I don't know if kickers have the yips, but certainly seems like that with Justin Tucker. Yes, Paulie.
What's interesting about Justin Tucker is he's been around a while, but he's 35 years old, which really isn't old for a kicker. To put it in perspective, you talk about Adam Vinatieri. Vinatieri played till age 47. 35 was the exact midway point in his career. He made 3 more Pro Bowls after 35. He did not fade as a deep kicker until the very, very end for him.
Yeah, and maybe your range is a little more limited the older you get, which is understandable, but are you better in those pressure situations when, hey, we need you to make this 47-yarder, game on the line? But the fact that we would even be, or the media even bringing that up of, would you bring in somebody, is certainly pretty telling.